Good Reverend Dr. Paxton JAPrice, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, the Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every episode? We bring the ladies in sports and apply the word of God. And Ryan, we got to start off with the Sixers, but I want to get to these trades. So let's start with Sixers, with the Eagles, because y'all in the Super Bowl. Then we got to start off with the Eagles, y'all in the Super Bowl. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, Super Bowl week, man.
Super Bowl week.
The players on touchdown in New Orleans. We getting ready.
They in New Orleans.
Yeah, we got to take down the champ, man.
Yep, man. Listen,
we got to take down the champ, and I think we're going to.
You think y'all gonna win?
I think we're going to.
Y'all think you're gonna win?
I think we.
Y'all think y'all gonna win?
I think we got the right. I think we got the right pieces together. Saquon, I think, is the guy who's actually gonna get us over the top this time.
Well, I've been praying and
that we
hoping
lose. That we lose.
Praying and hoping. Saquon, he just don't make it. He just don't show up to the game.
I mean, he showed up now.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl. He just don't show up.
I mean, he got off the plane there.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl day.
And the Chiefs.
He get lost on the highway.
And this, and he missed the bus. and this postseason, the Chiefs are giving up. I think it's 5.5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
That ain't.
Listen, if y'all can run the ball on them, y'all got a real good chance of winning. I'm just hoping that Saquon don't show up. And then, everything be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be so much going on this week, man. It's hard to kind of talk about it and get your excitement because you got to get through all this media stuff.
It's still got a few more days to go.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a great game. I think this is the two best teams all year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You got this Eagles team that can run the ball, they can throw the ball. Their defense is good, but Kansas City Chiefs, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, man, they're going for the three-peat.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and I'm sure Andy Reid's gonna pull out some tricks out his bag, man.
Every time I say Kansas City gonna lose, they just find a way to win.
Yeah,
that's all they do, find a way to win.
Yeah, but that's what champions do.
That's what champions do.
And Spagnuolo might go down. Hopefully, if he don't win, but he might go down as a Hall of Fame defensive coordinator.
Listen,
they can get this three-peat.
That defense has been playing very well. He has Chris Jones over there playing very well. I mean, they have a chance to do what no one else has ever done, win 3 Super Bowls in a row. And we'll see what happens. I mean,
but they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Three-peat ain't gonna do it.
Y'all got one. Y'all gonna win.
Yeah,
y'all gonna win.
Yeah. I need that one.
I'm gonna be praying.
I need that one.
I'm gonna be praying.
I need that one. Two Super Bowls in 4 years.
So Bartley don't show up.
Yeah, he's showing up.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to New Orleans and
first play they might.
I'm gonna be like taxi.
Yeah. Oh, you,
Mr. Bartley, I got your taxi for you.
He gonna say we going over. I got the bus.
We're going the wrong direction.
He said,
yeah, but you don't need to get on the bus, he said, Mr. Bartley. Yeah. You get in this cab right here.
The bus go this way. You go
right. I'm going the opposite way. He said we're going the wrong direction. No, we're not.
What's that movie, Speed? Right. You gonna be you gonna do the remake. Now, Rev. Now, the Super Bowl's going on, but Rev, we have some big news, man.
Oh my goodness!
In the NBA.
Let's talk about. Let's get into it.
I can't believe it.
The Mavericks, the Lakers.
Who's crazier?
The Mavericks. They sent Luka to the Lakers for AD.
How fast you think the Lakers heard and got it done once they said
when the Mavericks offered them, they was like, "Thank you, Lord."
They said, "Who you want?"
What's my man? What's the general manager for Lakers name? Bob.
Who's it? Jeannie Butt? Or no, she's the owner.
Yeah, the manager.
Oh, well, he said, played for Michigan.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to church Sunday.
he said they calling for Luka. He said he probably want a lot.
Right.
What you calling for? Mark Cuban said, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the first round pick.
He said yes and hung up.
Did he? He was doing
Luka
the Holy
said he
Ghost
didn't-
dance and everything.
Luka said he didn't even know.
I bet he did it.
He said he said somebody called him and said, "Hey man, you got traded to the Lakers."
Listen, it's a indictment on Luka that the Mavericks want to trade him, 25 years old, number one, 5 times first team All NBA. It's an indictment on Luka. They said you don't want to be in shape. You don't want to play defense.
Yep.
You haven't played since Christmas. You got to go.
That's that is something, because when last year he took them to the finals.
Yes.
But you could see he was at it. He wasn't used to playing that long.
Yeah, and see, I think that's what they know.
Mm-hmm.
They know that.
But a lot of players go through that.
Oh, well, I think for the last few years they might have been telling Luka, listen, you need to be in better shape.
Yeah,
you need to take care of your body better. It's for the team. And Luka didn't respond. And after a while, they was like, man, listen, you got to go.
And the thing about this, Rev, Luka going to LA, man. Luka going to LA, that's first of all, I mean, he's already a superstar in Dallas.
Yeah.
But going to LA, it's gonna
Magnify.
explode. It's gonna explode his brand.
Yeah.
And now you got somebody like LeBron who's, I mean, you can get him in shape now.
Now, I think the Lakers thought to themselves, all right, we know that Luka has this problem with being in shape, but guess what? LeBron spends $1 million a year on his body.
Yeah.
If LeBron can have some influence on Luka, the next thing you know, we got the best player in the NBA. So I guess that's what Lakers are gambling on.
Because out of shape, he's unstoppable on offense.
I mean, when he's not in shape,
you see it? Yeah,
he's top 5 in the NBA. Can you imagine if he get in shape?
He got to the finals out of shape.
Can you imagine if he gets in shape? Can you imagine what would happen?
If he dropped 15 pounds?
If he dropped 15 pounds. If he just said, hey, LeBron, what you doing today? And LeBron said, listen, come on with me. We're going to work out. I'm trying to tell you, Luka would be unstoppable.
But you know what, too? This is going to make LeBron's game go up, too.
See, I don't think so.
Because he could he's a facilitator already. And now you got the wing, man. The wing is wide open.
See, the thing is, Luka like to have the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
LeBron like to have the ball in his hand. I don't think it's gonna work out. I think Lakers don't care that it don't work out this year. I think they think LeBron last year in the first place, and now we got somebody 25, 26 years old taking over the team.
Man, I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah, Luka's that young.
And he's done all that already.
Already, Luka.
Yeah, it's a LA's gonna get him right.
Man, I think that's what they gambling on. Now, can they get him right? I ain't too sure. I think Dallas might have, said, if we can't work with him, ain't nobody gonna be able to work with him. Because I think they tried to work with him, but he just didn't respond to him. He don't care to be in shape. He doesn't. He doesn't. And when you look at it on the court, Luka's unstoppable on the offensive end. He really don't play defense all that well.
No, and it's been covered up a lot.
Yes,
it's been covered up over the years. But you got to think about it too. Luka has done this his entire career. Since he's been a child.
Yes,
he's just played basketball.
He just played basketball.
It wasn't none of this. But now when you get to the NBA, he's got all talent.
Right.
But if you can but this is also something that I kind of feel like a lot of the overseas players are going through, because Embiid went through that for a while too.
Yes.
He still kind of goes through it where it was just all talent for him.
Yes.
And now it's like, as he's getting older, he's like, I got to pay more attention to my body.
I got to put that work in.
But Luka, I think AD was the wrong person to send away, because now you ain't got no center.
Hey, listen, I think Lakers said we're going to find a center somewhere.
Yeah, and it might be, hey, Rev, we had this conversation. He might be in Philly.
Well, if I'm the Sixers, I'm learning a lesson from Dallas. That you might have a superstar, but if they don't want to be in shape, if they never on the court, they're always injured, you got to get rid of them. And if I'm the Sixers, I'm telling Embiid, if Luka could be dealt, anybody could be dealt. and you got to make a decision.
Yeah, because Luka took you to the finals the
To
year
the final.
before.
Yes.
And BG ain't never been out the second round.
Listen, if I'm the Sixers, I'm calling Embiid in and say, you hear about the Luka trade?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think about it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think he would ever get traded?
Yep. He didn't either because he been sitting out since, what'd you say, Christmas? Hmm.
And you see the dad, Luka's dad, mad because really what the Mavericks did was they made it so he can't get the max. Then they sent him from Dallas, with Texas is a no tax state, to California, where got the most taxes.
Yeah.
It hurt him financially about $116 million worth. Think about that.
I would be in the gym on the plane.
$116 million. I lost $116 million because I can't stay in shape.
Yeah, see, that's a mentality thing.
You know who I'm calling. Personal trainer 101.
Yep.
Hey, LeBron, who your personal trainer, my man?
Yeah. Can I?
Yeah.
What we got to do?
Yeah. What you doing today?
I got to get this 116 back.
What you doing today, LeBron? I'm going with you.
Because that max, Rev, was 5 years, $365 million.
But think about it. We have quite a few people in the NBA that have this problem of staying in shape, being out of condition. You got Zion, Luka.
We actually called them 3 the Fat Boys. Last
Fat
season.
Boys. We did.
Last year we did.
Yeah, we did.
And
that's
Fat
Boy team. All Fat Boy team.
And look at them, Rev. All 3 of them have been sitting out.
Oh, they've been sitting. They haven't been playing. All Fat Boy team.
They got an ice cream bar.
They got
a Fat Boys ice cream bar, man.
I bet they all you can eat.
They call them the buffets. But that is something now that you think about it. It's a Embiid. They're all liabilities.
That's what Dallas said. Dallas said, I know Luka's top 3, top 5 player in the league.
Yeah.
But he's not going to get better. He's going to get worse. If he's not in shape now, when will he ever get in shape?
And when you're out of shape, you're more prone to injuries.
Yeah, that's what
you're more prone to have injuries. You ain't even got to be playing.
And then they looking at Embiid and feeling like he ain't playing.
Yep. And LA's probably looking saying,
we can fix it.
If we can get that big man with LeBron, if we can get LeBron one more before he go.
They hoping that LeBron can have influence on Luka, get Luka in shape, make Luka see the importance of conditioning and keeping his body right. And that's a good gamble.
Yeah, because they felt like he could have been the face of the league a few years ago.
Yeah, he can very well be the face of the league.
And also, Rev, they've been gambling on Wemby.
Yes.
Wemby to get better, and they saying he could potentially be the face of the league, and they're trying to put pieces around him.
Yeah, I mean
DeAndre Fox.
They got Fox, which was I can't believe that deal.
That's another crazy one. What is wrong with everybody?
I thought that was the worst deal. As bad as I thought the Dallas Lakers deal was, the Fox deal I thought was worse.
Fox.
If that's all you want for Fox, you should have called Philly. If I was Philly, I'd be like, hold on. I might got a better deal for you.
And he said he wanted to play with Wemby.
I mean, Wemby is a future Hall of Famer. No
and
doubt.
Fox is 24.
And Fox,
so they can grow together, man.
Fox has the handle. He has the vision. Fox is a top-notch point guard. Now you put him with Wemby.
And I can learn from Chris Paul before Chris Paul leaves.
You can learn from the vet of all vets.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The vets of all vets, Chris Paul.
Yep.
I ain't seen Chris Paul in commercials lately, though.
Yeah, and Cliff Paul.
Paul.
Chris Paul is going to go down as one of the greatest players that never got a ring.
Yeah, because he's a top-notch leader, no doubt.
Man.
He's definitely a top-notch leader. He actually...
the Lakers was about to trade for him back when Kobe was playing with them.
Which is the wildest thing nobody ever talks about.
And they blocked that trade.
How the league gonna block a trade?
The commissioner said that wouldn't have been fair.
That was hating.
Yeah, that's That's 100% hate.
That was hating.
Kobe probably could have had 6.
I mean, no doubt.
Chris Paul in his prime.
How you gonna block a trade that people agreed to already? What are you talking about? That was hating.
The best point guard in his prime.
Yep. With
Kobe.
With Kobe. As bad as we think the Luka to the Lakers, ain't nobody block it. They blocked the trade. They like, nah, you can't do it. Take it back.
We gonna override what y'all decided to do. We ain't doing that.
Right.
What?
Now that was hating.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was great. That was crazy.
But when you look at this Luka thing, and you look at the totality of it, to me, I think Dallas right now is better with AD and Kyrie.
Yeah, I think right today they're better.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Kyrie, he likes to hold the ball. He's going to have the ball more. And AD on the inside gives you more defense, gives you a bigger presence on the inside offensively as well. Dallas is definitely better right this second.
And they weren't too bad.
No.
With the other pieces that they had.
Right.
But it was, you were so focused with Luka. They didn't, and Jason Kidd is a good coach.
Oh, yes. Yes.
He's gonna get that thing working. And who's the Lakers coach? LeBron?
LeBron.
I don't even know who the Lakers coach is.
You know who it is. Former 76er.
Mo Cheeks.
Former 76er, shoot the jump shot. Ain't never really been done, but he always talking. JJ.
Oh my goodness.
JJ.
That's another.
JJ.
See, and that's another thing. They trying to make JJ career look good.
JJ.
Mark Jackson sitting over there.
I know. How Mark Jackson ain't got no job? How's that possible?
You imagine Mark Jackson had Luka?
Ooh. I can imagine that too.
If you put Mark Jackson in LA with Luka and LeBron.
Oh. I can imagine that.
Rev, they be something.
They be something, Rev. They be something. Yeah, Mark Jackson ain't got no job, but they hired JJ Redick.
I forgot. You're right. I forgot he was
JJ Redick.
Duke Blue Devil.
Man,
a lot of people come from Duke, man.
A lot of people come from Duke. A lot of people.
That's, man.
JJ Redick.
That trade, Rev, this might be the
Who hired JJ Redick to be head coaching? JJ Redick can't coach nothing. He can't coach nothing.
Hey, Rev, I've been saying this for I don't know how long, Rev.
JJ Redick.
Rev, his coaching tree before NBA head coach was 4th grade.
JJ Redick.
He was coaching his son's team.
Talking like he knows something. JJ Redick wasn't even that good as a pro.
Man. And now,
but matter of fact, let's do this.
And they gave him the prime job.
Let's find highlights of JJ Redick playing defense. He can't play no D.
You might get it confused with Luka.
Right.
It's a man.
JJ Redick.
Reb, this might go down as the craziest trade of all time.
I mean, it's just surprising that somebody in their prime, 25 years old, that's a top 5 talent, gets traded for such a. I mean, we're not calling AD a small amount, but really,
he's on the other end of the
he's definitely career. He's definitely on the other end of his career, and you mortgage your future.
Yeah.
When you're the Mavericks, they got better chance of winning the championship this year, but they definitely mortgage their future.
But like you said, the thing that's not being talked about is for the Mavericks to move on, they must have seen something. They must have seen something that is like, he's not getting it right.
They got fed up. It's no doubt.
They might got another Embiid on their hands, man.
It's like going somewhere and you see this guy, he got this beautiful woman, and he divorced a woman. You're like, why you divorced that beautiful woman? Because she crazy. You didn't know she was crazy, but she crazy.
Yeah, that's, boy, man.
Said she looks so nice. How you divorce her? Because she crazy.
Yeah. She is out of her mind.
She out of her mind.
And yeah, I just, something, a lot of these players are like this, though.
That's how all the actresses, all the pretty actresses, that's why they divorce her.
No
they crazy on Halle Berry. That's good. Remember Holly Berry? Everybody, but people like she crazy at
Holly
home.
Berry's still pretty. She can't keep a man.
Yeah, but cause she crazy at home.
Well, we know Jada crazy.
Yeah, Lord
We know
J Lo done. She done had a whole basketball team.
Luka might have traded for her too.
Look at
It's
everything that look good ain't good for you.
yeah. It's a
JJ Redick.
look at it, man.
Look at JJ Redick. Here you go, JJ Redick. Look at JJ Redick.
I mean,
Dropping buckets. Look at JJ Redick dropping buckets.
Yeah,
dropping buckets.
JJ Redick.
Buckets.
He a pull up shooter.
Oh yeah,
that was about it.
He wasn't good. He wasn't all that good of a pull up, but he was good. He wasn't bad or no. But he was like no superstar.
Yeah, it's not a. But he was on.
Buckets.
But he was on that team that could have went.
But you ain't gonna do. Ain't got no video highlights of him playing defense. He can't play defense a lick.
Nope. It ain't none of
JJ
that.
Redick.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I just Luka, he's a Laker.
Luka's a Laker now. I mean,
LeBron can do whatever he wants.
Now I will say this: when you go to LA at their pace, because of the weather and the pace of LA, they tend to be a little skinnier.
He might lose his mind, man.
He might lose some weight over
25?
there. They walk everywhere. He might lose some weight over
25, but he might lose his mind over in LA.
I mean, let's hope.
From Dallas to LA?
Let's hope he got some people around him protecting from that.
They ain't protecting him getting nothing to eat.
They ain't protecting from that burger.
Oh, man, something's telling me Embiid going to be next after this season, man.
If I'm Embiid, I'm taking notice. I'm like, oh, wait a second now. If I want to be in Philly, I better get myself in shape.
Yeah.
And play basketball. Because if they trade Luka, anybody can trade.
Yeah. Because you can see, Rev, little rumblings are starting to talk about with Paul George and Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. And Jimmy Butler.
He been wanting to get out of Miami. Him and Pat Riley, they don't like each other.
It's personal over there now.
Yeah, it's something
personal.
Something. But Wade left Miami like that too.
Yeah, and I think
I don't think they can handle that old school.
That's what it is.
Pat Riley.
That old school Pat Riley, that old school attitude, and these young players, it don't mix well. And it's personal between Miami and Jimmy Butler now. And they're going to move him. It's just a matter of who they're going to move him to and who they're going to move him for. If I'm the Sixers, I'm making a phone call.
Yeah.
I'm making a phone call. I ain't trading Paul George, though, but I'm making a phone call.
Yeah, you have to have attitude.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the games this year that the Sixers been in ain't really been no fight.
And I was at the game last night, and I'm telling you, they were up by 26. Boston came back to win the game. And you can see after a while, the Sixers got deflated and they just gave up. But I will admit, they didn't have Paul George on the court. They didn't have Embiid on the court. They didn't have Andre Drummond on the court. So they're gonna make a difference. The question is, when will they get on the court?
Yeah. I think if you have to figure it out. And I think at this point, if you can get them four together,
whew.
You can put Paul at the 4.
If you get your pieces back on the court, the Sixers are as good as anybody.
Yeah.
The question is, when will they ever be on the court?
Yeah, because if you
and the boy from France,
he's really good.
He's been playing very good basketball.
Yeah, he's really good. He playing for that.
He's playing for that contract.
Yeah, he playing for that contract.
Yeah, well, he earned himself a contract.
If you put Maxey with a Wise Butler,
yes,
and a Paul George, because to me, Paul George and Embiid are kind of the same in their attitude of they got all the talent in the world, but they need somebody to follow.
Yes, I think so.
They need somebody. They're not leaders.
They're not.
No, they're not leaders, but they have the talent to.
Yes.
Paul George had it in Indiana.
I thought he had it too, but now he seems to be more laid back now. If you bring Jimmy Butler over there as a leader, I think it will help them a lot. Can you talk Jimmy Butler into being that 6th man off the bench though? Can you say Jimmy Butler?
I don't know if I want him come off the bench though. I would want all 4 of them starting, and you got a heck of a bench.
You want Jimmy Butler on the court, Paul George on the court, Maxey on the court.
Yeah, And Embiid?
And my boy.
From France?
No, yeah, him too. Oubre.
Yeah. You put Uber at the 4?
And put Oubre at the 4.
Paul at the 3? Jimmy at the 2?
At 2.
Max at the 1?
And Embiid.
They'll be hurt all year.
They never play.
Man, that'll be the. You be like, you see this?
Never play.
You see this lineup? Game 1 through 20, they out. God.
But if you could get Jimmy Butler to come in, buy in, you can make a push.
Yeah, it's a. To me, you should have never got rid of him.
You should never got. I think who they should never got rid of. And I was watching last night, and who played a really good game.
Minivan.
No, minivan for Boston. Drew Holiday.
Oh man,
Drew Holiday is still like that.
Rev, he could have went down as one of the greatest Sixers.
Why they got rid of Drew Holiday, I have no idea. Why Milwaukee got rid of Drew Holiday, I really can't figure out.
They've never been the same.
They have never been the same.
And neither has Boston.
And Boston yesterday with Drew Holiday, you could see that Drew Holiday is the type of leader that they get behind.
Mm-hmm. And he's I don't need to score.
He do anything you need.
I will shut down whatever best player.
He was on Maxey in the fourth quarter, and Maxey had trouble the whole fourth quarter.
And Drew Holiday don't get enough credit.
And he don't say much at all.
No.
He just does his job.
Man, why Philadelphia teams always do that?
I have no idea.
Moses Malone, Charles Barkley. What are we doing, man?
Man, I can't wait for the Eagles to get rid of Barkley.
I got 3 years.
Y'all need him.
We got 3 years.
Y'all need him. Y'all don't want him no more.
He in his prime too.
Y'all want him no more.
Yes, Lord.
Y'all want to trade him.
God answers
prayers. Y'all done traded everybody.
Moses
Malone.
TCT. God answers prayers.
They all traded Moses Malone.
Y'all need to know this. Everybody. God is.
Y'all traded Pete Rose.
Oh, God. We got to learn from our mistakes, man. And
y'all get rid of everybody.
It's
Don McNabb. Y'all traded Trey Barkley.
Traded Andy Reid.
Let Randy Reid go.
Ray, we can keep going with that.
We can keep going with that.
LaShawn McCoy go.
Well, y'all let them. Now let Barkley go. That's all y'all got to do. And the circle is complete.
We'll let him go when he says he's ready to retire.
Let that kid go. I don't want to see him running no more. He almost broke the record. Cowboys don't want to see him no more.
Rev,
send him somewhere else.
Rev, he has the potential to do it again, though.
That's why I said, let him go.
Him and Terrell Davis.
Trade him.
Him and Terrell Davis would be the only ones to run for 2,000 yards twice.
Y'all traded Terrell Owens.
God.
Let him go too.
After 1 year.
We
ain't crazy no more.
Y'all ain't crazy no more.
We ain't crazy no more.
Well, America is your main man, the Rev. My main man, Ryan. We're going to see what happens. We're going to all these trades. Trade Barkley too. America, here we go.
Here we go.
Go.
At our church, Jesus is Lord. That single belief calls us together as a community and sends us into our world with hope and purpose. At our church, your past will never define your future. There's always redemption, which means there's always a brighter day. At our church, we don't think we're better than any other church out there. We're just doing our best to become our best. At our church, we want you to believe in God, but we also want you to know that God believes in you. We are not against people who don't attend church anywhere. Instead, we pursue them with love, the very same love that's pursuing us. At our church, we're learning to serve God with all our hearts, and we're learning to worship Him with all our lives. And if you're looking for the perfect church, we're not it. At our church, we will make mistakes, but we will choose to grow from them. At our church, we're part of a global community that's knit together by the resurrection of Jesus. And by the way, at our church, we believe that really happened too. At our church, we will engage with people who are in real need because we are the hands and the feet of Christ. And finally, we need you to hear this loud and clear. At our church, it's not really our church at all. It's His. And we live and move and breathe in His church for His glory and His fame, not ours. So here's the invitation. You're invited to jump in with your whole heart at your own pace and to experience the life that awaits you in Christ. Friends, this is going to be good. Welcome to our church.